Alright, good morning, good morning, good morning, everybody. Hopefully everybody's having a great day, awesome morning. So, we're gonna do another EverQuest episode, Chronicles of Kelethinak. Questing in the Evers with Cool Daddy Fresh. We're gonna run around and I'm probably gonna kill some orcs. I'm not gonna lie. But I do gotta call out my own dumb shit, last stream. It didn't hit me. I might even call it out during the stream, but it like really hit me. Like, for those that if this is your first stream that you're catching, I've been wrestling with vertigo or whatever for about a week or two now. And so the last EverQuest stream, I'm sitting here trying to find shit, right? This is definitely one of those moments, one of those duh moments, right? So I got a find button over there on the hotbar. I got a find button over there on the actions bar, and I'm over here trying to find shit. And at no point until like later on in the stream did I actually think to hit the find button. Like, talk about a horror moment. I'm like, here's your sign. I definitely needed a sign that day. And yeah, I just had to call that out because I was definitely not on my A game. And I'm like, I almost, I'm sitting there like rewatching myself, and I'm like, I almost want to pull this shit down. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm leaving it up. I don't care. I don't care how goofy I look. I'm leaving it up. I don't care. I don't even give a damn. We are gonna go in third person though. I'm gonna do that. And I know, I'm sure you guys have had this issue, but I had a Windows update recently. Hold on. Yeah, I had a Windows update recently, and I got like 10 gigs of hard drive missing now. And I'm like, what in the fuck did they update that ate up 10 gigs of hard drive space? And also, because that's one of the things that I do like, that sense of nostalgia playing this game. Because I remember when you used to get Windows updates back in the day playing this game. You know, didn't kill your hard drive space. Your operating system, especially Windows 98, was way entirely more customizable. You can do all kinds of cool shit. Like I had a United Federation's logo instead of the Windows logo. I even had a program, and this is what has me shaking my head when people talk about AI, because I'm sitting there like, hell, we had similar shit back in the day anyway. I had a fucking program, I forget what it was called, and I wish I still had that computer, but unfortunately I lost it in a house fire. But where I actually had it set up, my computer program to where I could give it voice commands to do certain shit. You know, like I was going all out for that whole Star Trek Scotty thing, talking to the computer. Computer, hello, computer. Like I had my shit set up proper, and I have not found anything for any of the newer operating systems nowhere near that level of complexity. It's like, they holler about how complex and how great everything is, but when I sit there and I really think about the amount of cool shit we had back in the day in comparison to today, yeah, there's just no comparison. There's no comparison at all. And also for those of you who use CCleaner, see if I'm in the right spot. I don't think I am. I need to go this way. So if you use CCleaner and you're on 6, they apparently had a update because I just had that fucker do a force update before stream. And it did a force update, didn't even give me the option to not update. I boot Windows up, the shit just automatically starts updating. And then it forces a scan after it updates. And then you can't even close the bitch out no more. So, because I had that fucker off. So now you can't even close it out. So now I've got this fucking process in the background, and it looks like their 7 has less features than their 6 did. And so when I look it up, I'm like, there are a ton of people complaining about that version. And rightfully so. rightfully so. It is definitely more intrusive. It is it's dog ass all the way around. I don't know how to break that down any more plainly than that, guys. Um, but hey, if you want, give it a test. But I would definitely download. Make sure you have a copy of the 6 install in case you decide you want to take it off, because that was just some horrible ass shit. So we're gonna try and level to 20. I'm gonna try and get a little bit of level 20 grinding. I did want to kind of go do a little bit of exploring. But I want wolf form. I want to go and get wolf form out of the way. I don't know why I thought I already had wolf form on this character whenever I first started, but apparently I don't. I want to check something. Always like to do this. Record my times and stuff. I get my entire chat there. Awesome. So we are going to see what I have here. Skin like rock. Right. We'll go ahead and redo that one. What else I have? So this is all combat. Harmony. Ignite. Okay. Everything else is combat. I'm not really going to worry about doing any other buffs right now. I think I'll stick with that. And this guy he just wanted to fight. He didn't want me to do it else. That's fine. That's fine. So, yeah, I guess he saw me anyway. Are these dudes all whites? Hold on, let me. Come on. That's the one thing about going third person on this one. It is very easy to click your character. Like most MMOs, that's a non-issue, but oh, and there is something I did want to test. That is another thing I needed to. Walleye. I should have tested this beforehand. So let me see something. Best way to test this. The real question is can I do this while streaming? May not be able to do this while streaming. Uh, there we go. Okay, yeah, I can't do this while streaming. Everything's grayed out. So Yeah, I was trying to see if maybe the way my thing was coming on my stream in comparison to how it looks on my monitor. Some of my streams, it looked like some of my shit was resized to me or a little thinner than what it is. I should have tested this out before I streamed. That's my bad. I thought I'd be able to test this while I was streaming, but it's all good. It's not that much off anyway. Because I can't remember if I had this set to fit the screen or stretch the screen. Okay, so that guy's green. Alright, so we're gonna harm into that guy. And that's the lead there. So, well, fuck it. Yeah, come on over here, because I know you're gonna see me. What's he trying to do? Heal himself? And I'm also trying to figure out what, like, this other crap here is supposed to be for. Alright. Alright, so that was a little close. Excuse me, sorry about that, guys. I get a little meditate on. Can I look at that while I'm doing it? Yeah, I can. I'm wondering if I should probably look for higher end NPCs though. I'm being brutally honest. These guys are green. Now, this is definitely not one of the fastest paced MMOs to play through, especially if you're kind of wanting to do what I'm wanting to do in terms of like examining or exploring all the content. It's definitely going to take a while. I mean, it's 3 decades worth of content to explore. Oh, and clarification. So when I started, yeah, it was like 2 expansions or whatever that you had access, or all expansions except for 2. So right now it's 29. I want to say they just released they're on their 32nd expansion. So it'll be 3 expansions now that you don't have access. So it's 29 for clarification. I want to I double check this on the login screen. So it's 29 expansions that you have access to out of, I think 32 is what it says. I believe that was the case. Let me double check. I think I did take a screenshot of that, or at the very least, I might have recorded it. Let's see. Um, there. 29 out of 32. Yeah, okay. You own 29 out of 32. Expansion is what it did say. Okay. So I did want to double check on that. Did want to make sure that I was correct on that information I was giving out to everybody. Pull this guy over here. See how we go one-on-one combat. No spell. And there's his buddy over there. Why does it say this guy has harmony? I guess maybe harmony affected that dude too. Alright. This is slow going. Yeah. I'm gonna pull that health down. Way now too long. So I am actually going to leave here. I want to see if there's anything else I can hit a little stronger. Like, technically I only need to be in here if I'm doing a quest. And I'm not really questing, so... And I believe the only high dudes that don't actually get anything from farming or towards the end, and I'd have to go to all the weak dudes. It's just kind of a little more waste of time. Let me actually see. I do know some of this crap I am gonna sell. I want to see if there are any creatures I can actually technically farm. So you can level in this game by questing, but I'm gonna be brutally honest. Most people I know that played this game back in the day, and this is sort of where I got in the habit of kill grinding. Um, they basically just killed shit all day long. Right way. Let me make sure. I think it's this way. And, or did I get turned around? Did I get turned around? Yeah, I did get turned around. Hold on. I don't recall seeing you guys when I came in the last time. And that is something because generally you do have orcs guarding here, but I don't recall seeing them all there when I ran in the last time. That's quite interesting. But I'm not going back in there, so. But yeah, that would actually be more accurate because they were supposed to have guards there. I completely forgot about that. I hadn't thought about that, but that is actually accurate. Unless I just hadn't been paying them attention whenever I've been running in. So, I mean, there is always that. I think I just turned a wrong turn at Albuquerque. Let's see if I can follow the map. Will the map tell me where I'm going? So the map says I am at Kelethin. Am I at Kelethin? I am at Kelethin, like nearly under the city. Okay. So I just gotta find the road. So I am doing something I don't normally do in this game, which is actually use the map. And to be truthful, if I weren't streaming, I probably wouldn't use the map. I'd just run around till I found it. Because I do kind of like looking at a lot of this shit. Reminds me of getting lost all the time back before they actually had a map in the game. Albeit I do wish they would have did a little better job other than that plain paper drawing bullshit. I like the design with the Lord of the Rings map. Lotro, Lord of the Rings Online. They were pretty true to the books. I wish they'd had more of a style with the maps like that for this game. Or at the very least with these maps, add some freaking color. Because like, I do know that they have the a little bit of color here with the world map. So, I mean, that's not bad overall, but yeah, the zone maps definitely could use a touch up, or at the very least give you like an option. 'Cause I'm sure some people prefer these maps. They say, "What's this default shit?" Probably, I guess if you have modded map packs, would be my guess. I do know that there is a set out there, but what I've seen on the screenshots, I mean, they really don't look that far freaking different than what the game provides. That does kind of look nice there at night. So I don't want to play. Alright, so sort of see where I'm at. But I think I know where I'm at now. So I do kind of want to go back this way. Follow this trail. There is a little better. Or maybe not. Here we go. Let's see where this goes. Don't tell me I just took a big ass circle. Nope, here it is. This is what I was looking for. This is what I was looking for. It was like a cave entrance or something. The Lesser Feydark. How? Well, let me take a screenshot of that. So, I am now getting accomplishments for going in. Okay, cool. I'm not gonna complain. Been here before, but okay. I am absolutely not gonna complain. So I have ran around in here before. I don't remember much. I honestly don't remember much of this zone at all. So I'm gonna be nosy. Let's go this way. We've been running straight. Let's go this way. Let's see where this takes. The shitty thing about this is it's nighttime. Oh, you're big, dude. Looks like I'm still a little more stronger than you are, so. I still need to venture out a little more. I forgot I cannot strafe in this game. Yeah. Oh, that dude is just a little too tough. This would be an ideal spot for my necromancer, though. Plenty of bone farming. What is over here? That's the Pixie Prank. Oh, just somebody decide they want to attack? A brownie. Oh shit, that motherfucker's red. Okay, the brownie outcast. Oh, can I run? Oh, that motherfucker got me. Well, I did say I wanted a tougher opponent, but fuck me, man. Find location. Okay, I don't want to go. Why can't I resurrect Lesser Fate Art? Can I not? You've been knocked unconscious. So my first death. Damn brownies. So I probably need somebody to resurrect, which apparently that's not going to happen. So I guess we'll just have to respawn. Let's see what happens. Now the shitty thing, I don't know if they'll still do this. We're about to find out is whether or not I have to redo all my spells. That was always annoying. Dying, having to redo your spells, corpse runs. Oh, I dig that shit. Okay, what is this? Revival sickness, 1 minute 51 seconds. Okay. And I still got my stuff. I got all my stuff. So, what did I take it? Did I take an XP hit? Like, what's the penalty here? I mean, I'm not complaining. Especially considering I'm having to solo. Hold on. So now the real question is, hold on. The real question is that dude, quit. Let me buff myself. Hold on. Yeah, I was gonna say, you gonna let me do it? Oh, I gotta meditate. I'm sitting there like, why is my soul not working? Oh god. Okay. Okay. So does it? I wonder, does it still leave a corpse even though you keep all your shit? I mean, that's the real question, right? I'm trying to figure out what that yellow line's supposed to be. Cool doggy. I'm wondering if that's my penalty for getting my ass whipped. I can't remember what that. The fuck is that yellow line? Because the way it's moving up fast, originally, I mean, it doesn't tell me what it is. I don't know why I was thinking it was my XP bar, but no. I'm gonna have to look that up later. I have no idea what that is. And I am noticing instead of having 6 of these things over here, I'm only seeing 3. And I have no idea what these things are for. Let me see. Oh, okay. Click on it. While magical storms are appearing in the awakening lands, they must be investigated. Um, and then it disappears. Benefit from bonus experience and chance to find unique items. Make your way to Plane of Knowledge. Speak to Franklin Teak to find the latest hot zone for your level. Alright, well I'm already here, so I wonder what the other shit was then. Frost fell upon us. This is the season when furries of snow dust the landscape, sorry. Santa Claus, that's cute, makes an appearance, and the Norrathians celebrate with gift giving. See your achievements pane under events holiday for details of the content offered during Frostville. So we'll have to go there. So I'm wondering if I will still see that shit when I log in. Because I know it disappeared one time and then like there before. So, but definitely a good thing I'm recording because yeah, if it doesn't, I can go back and see what it was. So we can go look for Frank. Although I am curious to go back there, but like I don't think my ass will be curious just to see whether or not it left my body. Let me see. Do you have to find your corpse again on live? I've already typed in EverQuest. Let's see what it tells me. But I got my shit. So hold on, I'm level 19 though. So what level do I gotta be though? If that's the case. Let me ask this. What level do you have to start looking for your corpse in EverQuest? Alright, so this makes no sense though, because I don't think it's giving me accurate information. Yeah, this is all like fucking Project 1999 bullshit. Oh, I love whenever I look up information for the main game and then it gives you information for the game damn near 30 years ago. That's nice. Good job, Google. And then you wonder why we don't want the fucking AI running shit because your AI is dumb. Your AI is dumb. But it's good to know that if I, the day and time, not, well, not if, but when, like, if I revisit P99, I have a plethora of information for P99. I am P99 set. I am P99 set, fam. I am P99. I don't have to worry about shit in P99. Don't have to worry about nothing. Thing is, there's not much I'll have to look up in P99 because there's actually people in the newbie areas half the time when I go to talk to. I actually go there more to socialize, like what I used to do online back in the day. So we're gonna try this again. Indubitably. So it's daytime. So we are going to see if there is a code. But you know what we are going to freaking do, right? I got 26 minutes on it? I do. So what we are going to do is we are going to place our get the fuck out of dodge spell right there. Right? So, like, we got to get the fuck out of dodge. We have to get the fuck out of dodge spell. You know, it's a good spell to have. You know, it's a run like hell spell. You know, it's very nice, very nice. Very nice to have this. When you get the gate spell, that will save your ass. I'm just curious if I have a body. I want to know if I have a body, so I'm glutton for punishment. So we're gonna go back and see if the body's there, or if it's just that asshole brownie. Inquiring minds want to know. So I believe I went this way. I believe this was the way out of the wind. And at least it's now daylight, so I can see everything around me when I'm getting my ass whipped. That's very important, to be able to see everything while you're getting your ass whipped. Because getting your ass whipped at night sucks, because you can't see anything. Alright, so this is the way I have spoken. I don't even know. Because see, I'm so used to playing the old version where you have to go through this pain in the ass process. I don't even know if there's going to be anything there. I mean, it may just very well be a body, if anything, an empty body. You know, and I already have, I mean, obviously it looks like I already have all my shit. I'm just wondering if it like left a percentage of my money on it or something. Because that's the only thing I can think of if there is a body. That's the cool unicorn. I forgot about that unicorn. Look at that dude. That dude rocks. That dude rocks. Definitely makes me think. So I do believe I took this turn at Albuquerque. The unicorn reminds me of that movie, which is what got me fascinated in EverQuest anyway. I'm a big fan of that movie. Like I said in my first stream, I blame Tom Cruise for me playing this game because he did such an awesome job in the movie Legend. Reminds me of the unicorn from the movie Legend. I totally forgot about that unicorn being in this area. So we are definitely going to have to make sure that the brownie does not spot me. You know what? What the fuck am I doing? Hold on. I'm not using my function top. The fuck am I doing? Where is it at? Oh fuck, it was right there. There you go. Yeah, I got fucking camouflage and I could have been doing that shit the whole time. That's half my fucking problem. Thinking nothing around here is going to whoop my ass. There we go. There we go. That's way entirely better. Now we're camouflaged, so the brownie's less likely to fuck with me. That's a brownie scout. Slash target. I don't see anyone by that name around. No shite. Oh, fuck now. This is the part I forgot. Did I keep going? I think I kept going around. One can only hope. I thought I kept going around. Well, that's a cool looking horse. Oh, it says he's corrupted though. Uh, Probably just partied too hard back in the day. So that looks familiar. So I'm wondering if this is where the fuck I was when I got my ass handed to me. And no, I don't remember coming over here. Brownie outcast, that's the fucking asshole of it. I thought that was the fucking asshole, so I don't see any corpse in this area. Okay. Okay. So he's a little above my pay grade, but he don't know it yet. But I mentally catalog shit, and I will eventually come back here and whip his ass. He don't know it yet, but I will come back and whip his ass. I just can't do it right now. So let's see, what is this away? I love this camouflage. So there's not shit here either. Oh, he saw me. Ah, yeah. I'll take your money, butthole. But Julio, I will do that. So I'm wondering how the death thing works on. I'm guessing I just lose XP. Maybe have a little bit of motion sickness, death sickness, whatever the fuck they call it. Okay. I mean, you know what? I'm not gonna complain though. That they took the hard shit out. Being brutally honest, didn't bother me when it was in, but I'm not gonna. It saves a lot of time, especially if you're running around by yourself. You know, a lot of people aren't feeling that old school shit. Especially the younger generation. Us old farts are more into. Us old farts basically be glutton for punishment a lot more than the younger generation. I hate to say it, but it's the brutal truth. And it's probably because, you know, that's the shit we came up on. But we glut for punishment a lot more in our video games than a lot of the younger generation. Like, I don't mean that in a bad or negative way towards anybody, but it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is, fam. It's just the way it is. We glut for punishment a lot more in our video games. And that's just the reality of it. So let me see. Is this the way that led me? I think this took me back to Greater Fairdark. Yeah, it did. Alright, so I'm trying to see if there is a zone that zones me somewhere else. 'Cause I'm trying to explore the surrounding areas by foot. I wonder if that's an option to get rid of these load screens like this, because I thought there was a way to have it where you just too lazy to look right now, but an option where it just showed the zone screen, at least back in the day. I think there is a disable load screen thing though. Pretty sure I've seen that enough. Okay, so let's see. Since we're getting our exploration on, so I'm going to I'll go this way. I think last time I took the right, so I'm gonna go straight. Forward! Like number Johnny 5 from Shortcut Circuit says. That's an awesome movie. Too bad they never made a third one. Okay, so hold on, what do we have here? Let me best can. I'll figure out what's the situation. Alright, so happy blah blah blah. August, August. However the fuck you say that. Alright, so I'm gonna assume those are brown. I'm not gonna attack those. So here is another. Let's see where this place. Where do you go? Steamfront Mountains. Okay, so I might have been here back in the day. I cannot remember to save my life. Alright, so this place looks big and roomy. Oh, wow. I got an achievement again. Okay, thank you for my achievement. That is so awesome. What is this? How do I know what I did? Says I can output it to a file too? Okay. Alright. So, achievements. The hell is all this shit? Oh, that's a lot of crap. Okay. I don't remember seeing all this shit before. Apparently, I got a lot to catch up on with this game. That's a lot of shit they added. I don't remember seeing this before. Alright, well, that is awesome. That is cool. Whatever the fuck that is. So, that is great. But I'm here to explore the stuffs. Find people to beat up on. Although I do like this road. I'm wondering how many zones I'm gonna have to freaking travel. 'Cause I thought the way this worked was that you had to go from one zone to the other. Every zone. Unless I remember this wrong. Every zone was supposed to have like higher entry than the next following zone. Like, although I don't remember this area, so I've never been here. That's the Watchman. So I guess you're the dwarven guy. Or what the fuck are you? Okay, you're a gnome. Looks like you're a gnome. Oh, that place looks cool over there. I wonder if they'll let me visit. Or am I going to get my ass handed to me again? Alright. Now they don't look very friendly over here. And they might not be so warm and welcoming to me. Alright, well that's a decaying skeleton. I don't want to fuck with him. I want to see if I can go into this fucking building. Looks cool as shit. I don't recall seeing this. Let's go. Oh, looks like somebody lives over here. And, it's a coyote. What's up, coyote? Alright, so you guys just didn't whip my ass on the spot, and y'all very well could have, so I'm going to say that I think I'm pretty well safe over here. So let's walk over here. We're gonna go exploring. Can I go in? Because I want to go inside this thing. It's not letting me go in. Hold on. Shit, dog, get up there. I'm gonna have to levitate up there. We're gonna have to climb the mountain. Oh, hold on. Oh, there's where I go. It's a dock. Duh. Oh, that is so cool. Y'all see that? That thing just took off? I don't remember this at all. I'm gonna wait. I want to see where it takes. Okay. I'm gonna see where it takes. Wonder how long I'm gonna have to wait for this shit. Watch it be like 30 minutes or something. I'm gonna have to sit here on stream for half an hour just to see where the blimp takes me. So it was a blimp. That's cool though. I gotta give him credit. That was not so cool. You guys need to pretend like y'all just did not see me do that dumb shit. This is the part where I wish EverQuest had emotes like in Fortnite, just so I could sit around dancing. I should have like at least a dance emote, a basic. Let me see, how does your dance look? Hold on, that ain't even a very long dance. Yeah, your dance looks there, buddy. You're really gonna make me type it out? I just can't do the fucking, what's it, control up trick or whatever. Okay, whatever, dude. Yeah, we'll have to make a hotkey for that later. Not nearly long enough though. So while we wait, let's see what kind of shite they have in the store here. What the fuck is this? Item of the week: polymorph, ward, siren, sorcerer. Okay. Kind of makes me think just the way it's spinning around, like those firecrackers you used to play with, those sparklers and shit. That's literally what popped in my head. I want free. Where's the free shit? Find free. Okay, that's not free. Not free shit. Alright, let's see. Sort by price, load high. There we go. Go to the top, free. What's the swag store? Category: visit the swag store to buy items for player on other side of the keyboard. Buy real-time items to wear, display, or use. Click buy now to be directed to our swag store website. Prices will vary depending on what you purchase. Fuck, I'm not doing that. What are you? Complimentary bottle of adventure. Um, oh hell, if it can only be used once, what the fuck would I want to do with it? Well, I'm not fucking with that. I'll come back to that later. So, they don't have shot in this store for me. Actually, do they have a mount section? That's what I should. I know Lotro you can get mounts. They do have a mount section. This would be more, more my interest. See that I'd be more inclined to buy a mount if I was going to buy anything out the store, but I want to see kind of what you can get in the game itself. Yeah, considering this game originally was before in-game stores and shit. I was not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's cool to buy little knick-knack shit, but I wasn't a big fan when they added stores, in-game stores like this in older MMOs like this one, obviously, and Lord of the Rings Online. Different ones that they've done this shit in. Uh, I pretty much, am old school on that point where, get what you earn in game. The reindeer looks cool though. But I have been guilty of buying a mount or two in Lotro. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But I've never bought anything with any of my in-game cash. So what I have is whatever I had. I'm guessing whenever I last subscribed or whatever they gave me. Because I could have swore I ended my sub. I don't know how I got on one account. I think I had 1,200 on this one, 1,900. I don't even know how I got that, considering I canceled my shit or stopped doing all access thing before the days of in-game stores. So that didn't make very much sense to me. But so I'm guessing I got whatever I got whenever I logged in the first time after they did that. But I don't know how one got one thing and one got the other thing. Like how they figured that shit out, so to speak. But since I don't really do in-game stores on here, oops, pretend like y'all didn't see that again. Since I don't really do in-game stores on this game or anything on that side of the fence. I suppose it didn't really matter because it's like whatever your price is, it's going to, like, if you play more than one game on the All Access Pass, for those that aren't familiar with Daybreak, whatever you got on that wallet, it's not game specific. It spans across all of the games. So if you spend, like, say, if I spent all 1,900 on a mount here, I would not have 1,900 like in DC Universe Online or anything. So you got to kind of be careful with what you spend money on because it's whatever you spend it on, it's whatever it is on that game. All right, so the blimp is here. About time. We're gonna see where this guy takes us. So I don't recall being on this before. I have taken a boat before. I just don't remember how the hell I got to the boat that I took. So you would think they would have NPCs on here or something. But I suppose not, given the time period it was made. But because I want to say, I could be wrong, but don't they have NPCs on the shit like this as well? Or am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? I could be getting I could be getting my games confused. Doesn't make it any less cool though. I do like how they have the vehicle system set up like this in the game. But we are gonna stand up here. See if we can't get a better view of shit. Of course, it may take a while for us to take off. So while I'm waiting on a taxi to decide to go, I'll be right back. I'm actually gonna go fix me a refill of coffee. Well, actually, no, I can't do that because I think I turned the freaking pot off, and I'll have to boil it. And I don't wanna miss anything yet. Oh, and here we go. Here we go. Okay, cool. All right, cool. That didn't take nearly as long as I thought it was. I thought it was gonna take a lot longer than that. Okay, that's cool. This, dang, this game is so wonky. Oh, okay. I hit the zone right as I was about to peek over the other side. Watch me fall to my death, because I was full on going. Oh, no, I didn't die. I am freaking surprised. There's nothing over there. Well, ain't that just some cool shit? Damn it, these freaking windows, man. Well, I'm definitely not seeing shit over that side. Excuse me, sorry. Oh, you definitely got to be careful. Don't want to stand too close to the edge. That's way cool though. Oh, there we go. Now we're seeing some cool shit. I wonder if that's where it's gonna take. It is. It looks like it is. So I'm probably gonna end up getting out on this side. Alright, so the Argosyn noble guy. He's very noble. Alright, so all you noble people, thanks for allowing me to just crash your humble abode. Oh man, it's really a lot of. Looks like Lombard died a lot in this area. This cannot be. Dude, you may not leave this court on look yet. It's a lot of. Dude, how many times did you come back here and get your ass whipped? This is. This has got to be a glitch. You can't be that big of a tard that you came here. I'm not even gonna count, but that's a lot of time to come back here just to get your ass whipped. Like, how did you? Why would you? What the hell? Like, why would you do that? That looks horrible. My dude just came here to get his ass whipped 400 times over. Hmm. Man, poor Lombard, man. I don't know why you would do that, man. I hope you were like grinding something. I hope you make that make sense. 'Cause that is damn. Like I don't know why you do that. You know, it's your world, the home. Barbarians, man. You know you can't figure them out. Yeah. All right. All right. So I will be back. I am going to go grab me a drink because that's crazy what I just saw. All right. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I have one of those pots of coffee or whatever that doesn't auto turn off. So I generally turn it off after a little bit, and then after that, I'm having to boil my coffee, pour it in a cup, then put it in a pot and boil it real quick. Doesn't take long, but you gotta heat that shit up to a nice, respectable level. Uh, Like back in the day, in the late 80s, early 90s, when you're still a fucking kid partying and shit. Gotta crank that party to a nice, respectable level. Yeah. Not that I'm promoting partying, by any means, because I'm a family guy now. Yeah. But I'm all grown up. Yeah, but yes, I was young once. Not going to lie. But say, gotta be careful with partying. Gotta be careful partying. Gotta do it smart. Gotta do it smart and safe. I will give that advice. Don't do dumb shit at the party. Take my advice. Take my advice. So I will say this, on a game note. So all these crazy ass corpses is similar to the amount, probably not all clumped up together, but um, it's similar to the amount you used to see, all over the greater Fairdark back in the day, like people dying off of the Tree City and shit. You'd see an ass of corpses like literally all over that forest. I don't know. Like I said, this has got to be a glitch. I can't imagine anybody coming back this many freaking times to get their ass handed to them. Like they must have really wanted to be here, or they were grinding some shit or doing something. But like, why would you not? Why would you leave like your corpses all over here? I mean, like that makes no sense. Especially if you're doing shit you know you damn well ain't got no business doing. Like, why would you not clean that shit up? Like, why would you like leave all that evidence laying around? I mean, not that they probably police the game that hard, as far as in-world goes with GMs anymore, but I know back in the day or whatever, they used to be pretty on point about that. But they do, uh, they do monitor for third-party software though. They still on point about that shit. So I would definitely recommend being careful about that. So I'm just kind of like walking around taking a tour of this place real quick because, like I said, I've never been here. And I'm probably not going to stay, if I'm being brutally honest. I'm not even sure who these guys are, lore-wise. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the guys from Earth's Final Conflict, or even a dude from Star Trek Discovery. Oh man, I'm blanking on his name. It's on the tip of my tongue too. Um, Saruk or something or another. If you watch the show, you know who I'm talking about. Homegirl's second in command. Alright, so I'm guessing I'm gonna end up waiting for this shit to come back around. We'll see where it takes us. I'm sure there's a quest reason to be over this way, but since I don't have a quest for this area, there's no reason for me to actually be here. At least none that I'm aware of. But at least they're not attacking me. So there is that. Damn. Yeah, I really got this coffee nice and hot. The one thing I wish they had in this ground in this game is mounts, ground mounts, flying mounts, and shit. I never understood why they wouldn't or couldn't add that in this game. Just so you could fly up to different areas like that up there would be kind of cool. I don't even know if they have anything up there, but it would be kind of cool to fly around. I mean, I realize the zones aren't that super big, probably in comparison to like EverQuest 2. Or even games like World of Warcraft or fucking Lord of the Rings Online. But with Lotro, I mean, they're kind of stuck with just whatever's in that story, and so you don't really have any flying mounts, unfortunately, in Lotro. So EverQuest is the place to get it, which was one of the reasons I did take a heroic character in EverQuest 2 when they had him. Kicking myself, I didn't do it on this one because if I'd have known they were going to take it back from me, I would have just went on ahead and freaking claimed it. So that did sort of piss me off that they took it away. I don't even know if I have it on the other because I don't think I claimed the heroic on my second account either on EQ2. So at some point I will get curious enough to reinstall EverQuest 2 to see. But right now my focus has been predominantly on EverQuest 1. But I did learn something about EverQuest 2 that I did not know. So I knew it was supposed to take place somewhere like 500 or 1,000 years in the future kind of thing. I actually thought it was more like 2,000, but apparently it's something like 500 years into the future. So I don't know why I had two on the brain, so I don't know why I was either 200 or 2,000 I was thinking, but I thought it was like a really serious huge gap, but anyway, point being, so it's 500 years in the future, but apparently they also went a step further and they're like, oh, well, it's an alternate timeline, you know, like an alternate, universe. So like a parallel. I don't know if you say parallel. Parallel is more like the same, but yeah, parallel alternate timeline kind of thing where that way the developers from EverQuest 2 didn't have to worry about storyline shit from EverQuest 1 or this, that, and the third. I'm sitting there thinking, it's 500 years apart. The fuck difference does it make? Like, what could possibly happen in the first game that would affect the second one? You know, but apparently, apparently that was a concern. So they did the whole alternate universe, like sliders type shit. I did find that kind of interesting. I was like, I don't recall ever hearing that before. I was like, I don't recall. Like, I did not know that. So it did kind of pique my interest a little bit, and at some point, maybe taking a look at EverQuest 2 down the road. I do know the reason why EverQuest 1 was my first pick was one, because it was my first MMO. Two, the free to play, at least last time I looked at it 11 years ago, was less restrictive than the free to play on EverQuest 2. I got super annoyed with some of the restrictions EverQuest 2 had. I can't remember what they were specifically. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong spot. I don't think that dude's. I'm gonna have to run over there. So yeah, I think there were a lot more like restrictions on what you could and couldn't do in the sequel than what there was in the first game. And that's another reason, like I said, I would have to vet it out to confirm that again. But I do know that was one of the reasons why I recommended this game over EverQuest 2. But EverQuest 2 is definitely a great game, especially if you want flying mounts and shit like that. And even though by today's standards you would say that the graphics are dated, I think the graphics still look phenomenal in my book. That's just my personal opinion. I'm trying to remember how the fuck to get over there. Man, did I take a wrong turn? I took a wrong turn at Albuquerque, I think. Yeah, definitely wrong turn. Let's see if I. And the first game definitely has more of a cartoon look. Okay, so yeah, I had to go through here. I should have looked for all the bodies. There we go. Let's see if I can make it. Let's see if we can make it before. Did the blimp take off? I think the blimp took off. Yeah, the blimp took off. Y'all let the blimp go. Man, butthole. But damn, I blanked on what I was saying. The first game definitely has a more cartoon look than the second game, but I like the textures on the first game a lot better than the second game, but it was something about the character models that didn't grab me. I wish they had been a little more like the first game. I just like the design of this game, the artwork and shit. But the you have more of a open world feel, if I remember correctly, in the sequel. Especially riding around on dragons and shit. So that is kind of cool to have a flying mount. And one thing I noticed, unless I'm wrong, and anybody if they catch your stream at any point, want to correct me on this. The first game actually, especially if you decide you want to get into doing content creation on this game, they do have a content creation program that I do link in the stream for people that are interested. Um, I didn't see anything for the sequel or any of their other games, not even Lotro, which would have been cool. But I mean, I don't necessarily need the content creator program in terms of subscription because I have a lifetime for Lotro. But if you do regular enough content and you promote enough of their game, they will hook you up with a all access sub for free, and content for share on your channel. So that is something, especially if you decide to dive into this game and get serious on it. It might be worth looking into. I'm sure a lot of big content creators that do this game have already looked into it if they're not already signed up a part of it already. But it is something I kind of wanted to spread out to everybody. Um, Personally, I don't know if I'm going to sign up for it. I want to see how well I'm into this game, how much I'm feeling it, and I want to see what all you can and can't do on basically a free account. Even though technically I'm silver, but there's only a couple differences between my account and free account. nothing that impacts content. So at least not that I'm aware. So that's one thing I wanted to show is people, like what people can get, for free, and then if you enjoy playing the game, obviously, you want to sub up. Because it might be worth it to you, to get the subscription, get a sub to all the other games, like 3 other games on top of this, EverQuest 2, Planet Side 2, DC Universe, which is a good game. Last time I looked at it, it still had a lot of people playing it, so I'm not sure about nowadays, but it was still it was still well enough crowded to go into. The thing about some MMOs that I don't like though is like sometimes they'll release items in the game and then you'll never see those items again. It's sort of my same gripe with the Fortnite exclusivity crap, where there's been a lot of things that we've gotten over the years in Fortnite that new players would never be able to get again. I think it sucks. I've never been a fan of that. Even back in the day, I wasn't a fan of that. I used to feel bad playing Star Wars Galaxies when people would ask me where I got my shades, the goggles you got for what the pre-order or collector's edition or whatever the shit it was. And I would feel so bad, telling people, that they wouldn't be able to get it because fuck me, fuck. I lived. Wow, I was like literally trying to gate on that. That was dumb. Oh, and it landed me right here again. Okay, cool. Let me step way back over here. But yeah, I used to feel bad telling people that they wouldn't be able to get that shit. Unless they were to find the code and buy it offline, buy it online somehow. Not offline, but online. So why am I seeing the blimp over there just? It's like the motherfucker's just sitting. So what is it? Just waiting for the? Is that a glitch? So it's waiting the technically time to where it's supposed to be on here, and then it just flies over. There it goes. Now it's coming. Now that I'm talking shit, it's coming. Or maybe it zoned in. Maybe I caught it on zoned in. Alright, so let's try not to die this time. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get myself buff. Dude, you almost knocked me off, asshole. But looks like, well, step back, you moron. Step back, you bloody moron. You done fell once. If nobody else says it, I'll say it. I do like the texture, though. That looks cool. Let's see what we can see from up front. Now you can't see much of shit from up front, can you? There we go. Oh, that's real nice now. That's the Starship Enterprise. Let's go. Can I pan back any further? Oh, I can pan back further. Okay, let's see. I want to pan back as far as I can. Obviously. Okay, so obviously I'm gonna run into some issues trying to pan up a little bit. But at least I can see like what's ahead of me. Yes, I'm aware I'm low on drink. Hello. Oh, down to one. Well, that just sucks for me, don't it? Oh, I guess they didn't like me standing up there. Like, get the fuck off the thing. We're moving. Very cloudy. So I'm wondering if it's gonna take me to a different area, or if it's gonna recircle me back to the same area. And it's just gonna slide me, slide me, slide. Steam Front Mountain. So it took me back around. And that's fine too. You know, that's fine. What are those dudes? Are those? Can't tell. Not gonna show me. Indestructible though, it says. Okay, what was that, like rubber banding lag or something? Is it like, is it not? Didn't we just go this route? I feel like we've done this shit already before. Is that it? Did we park? I probably don't want to go on that way, so I probably want to go up this way. Looks like we did park. That's cool. So that was fun. That was fun. That was interesting. Might not be getting much leveling done, but at least we're like getting to see more of the map, which is part of the purpose of the series. So you guys can kind of explore. see a little bit of what the world looks like. It is very sandboxy in that regard. You guys notice I have not really done a lot of questing. Well, let's be brutally honest, I have done zero questing. One of the things that they do kind of need, excuse me, is there is a lot of elements that, I mean, you know, to this game that I find similar to Star Wars Galaxy, especially in terms of professions. You know, you do have like a lot of, for lack of a better term, crafting professions. I mean, you got the tailor, you got the blacksmith. So I don't really know how those function particularly in this specific game, but they definitely, I would think need to add elements of something, you know, to kind of motivate people to want to do other stuff besides just content. Not content, but like the main thing from what I hear people do on here is specifically dungeon raiding, you know, food drops, blah 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 blah. So this sort of kind of ran into the same issue like that I think Lord of the Rings Online did with their crafting. You kind of got to have a reason why players would want to craft. I find it games like this, it's very hard to have that type of thing in a game that's designed like this. Especially when what you loot and you get from drops is way entirely better than what's player crafted. So I do think that there needs to be a way, and I don't know how. Like I said, maybe they worked on this. I don't know. I'm just spitballing from what I've seen so far. Is that the things that I think would probably renew interest is if people had like, you know, something extra to do in the game besides dungeon raiding, besides questing, you know, if that's their thing. Because I'm seeing people all the time here, like basically spamming shit. The no trade is a turnoff. I'm not gonna lie. That probably would deter people a lot in that regard. But I mean, it is what it is. That's not something I would expect nor ask them to change anyway, considering that's something that's been part of the game from the very beginning. You know, so you definitely wanna, if you don't want the no trade thing, you definitely want to be on the Firiona Vie server. It's one of the reasons I'm playing on this server, if I'm being really honest. But that, because I've been on the server for so long, but it was the main thing that prompted me because I was got into playing Star Wars Galaxies when that came out, and I did like the fact that in that game you had professions and things or whatever, you know. And I'm talking about pre-CU, by the way, not CU or the NGE, especially not the, but the original game. I felt like players had more of a purpose, crafting armor. You know, everything was, you know, player generated, player created. You know, whereas this game, you kind of need something where there's like a middle ground. You know, something that adds that element, that little extra element on top of what already is in the game. And I know crafting professions have just always been something that struggled in MMOs like this. Like they last for a while, but I can't think of any off the top of my head where like they didn't die out eventually after the new wore off. Like when the game's new, you know, you got a crafting economy that's strong. But after the game's been out, and it don't even take long. Some games it don't even take long, and once the shinies wore off on it, yeah, it's game over basically. At least as far as that goes. So you're purely relying on the content that's added into the game. And I will give them credit. I mean, they've done a decent job pumping shit out over the years. I mean, I've seen people, you know, try to trash, you know, talk shit, but I'm like, I don't know why. I'm like, you know, they didn't have to do this bullshit. And I think the other thing, the reason I defend them is because they have treated the emulator community really well over the years, not fucking with us in that regard. So I definitely don't think they deserved a lot of the shade that they got. And to my understanding, I think that lawsuit's still kind of ongoing. You know, because I recently watched the video. I'm not gonna name names, but you know, people discussing it and shit, and you know, that glimmer of hope and stuff. And I'm sitting there like, it's game over, really. I mean, all this is, in my opinion, and I could be wrong, but as many times as I've seen this play out over the years, and it's never played out any different. They're just going through the motions, fam. They're just going through the motions. There's not really nothing that, in my opinion, that's gonna change. This is just red tape bullshit. They're just going through the motion. I'm like, the best people could hope for is if, I don't see it happening, but you know, I wouldn't be opposed against it if they did that good of a job. If Daybreak offers them a job to do their own server for them, where they make money, you know, give everybody one, give them one custom server, you know, one official custom server. People got to sub up in order to fucking play on it. All them bad THJ players that talk shit, I guarantee they'd sub up quick if they brought that server on their live server. If they turn around and get them do the job. And then I would talk shit. I'd be like, hold on, I thought y'all was talking shit about Daybreak, and then they get him do the job. Now y'all not mad no more? All that review bombing, y'all not mad no more? You know, you got what you wanted, you got your way. You know, but I would hope actually though that if it was that popular, you know, if they were all, you know, if they were good with it, why not? I mean, why not? Fuck it. I mean, on one end, I'm kind of like, you know, it'd be kind of stupid to, you know, to offer a job to somebody that basically stole money out of your fucking pocket. But if they penalize the fuck out of them, make them pay them an ass of money, I mean, you know, pay all that money they made back, you know. I mean, it's not unheard of. I mean, I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kevin Mitnick. I mean, that dude was like a fucking super hacker back in the day or whatever, and the fucking FBI gave him a job. I mean, like, that man fucking has skills, and he got a job with the FBI. So I mean, hell, if the FBI will give a super hacker a fucking job, I mean, it's not that far fetched. If you really put it in that, you know, in that context, it's not that far fetched for Daybreak to offer the devs of THJ a fucking job. It's really not that far fetched, man. Might be a little cray cray, but it's not far fetched. Let's see, is this to the Greater Fair Dock? Yes, yes, we made it back to the Greater Fair Dock. Alright. Hopefully I'm going the right way in the one way. This is gonna be the fun part. I don't remember which fork to take. So we're just gonna keep going straight and see where that leads us. Not really anything in this forest that can whip my ass anyway. I don't think that's the right way. I can already tell the way that's going back up that hill. Fuck that. I think this is the way I should have went. I try to do a lot of my moving around in this game based on memory. Albeit as bad as it is, as it may be. Alright, so let me see something. I'm actually going to. So that's the Nexus. Knowledge point. That's fellowy. Let's see. Hold on. Where the hell am I? You gonna show me where I'm at? So I'm at the butcher block. So am I? No, hold on. I'm not at. Where the fuck am I? There I am. Alright, so this is where. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna use the cheat codes because I don't want to spend all fucking day running around. I'm gonna cheat code this shit. There we go. I was gonna say, cause I knew I couldn't have been that fucking far off. Alright, it's my homegirl, Kadana Bell from the hood. So that means, there we go. My thing's over here. I remember there being more variety. With the way the, going from zone to zone. With the colors, I mean, the levels and shit of everything that you bought. General supply, so let me see. I'm out of milk. Yes, I know I'm out of drink. So, let's see. Bottled milk. I damn sure don't want 100. I like how they went from 20 to 100 default. Like, I'm really gonna buy 100 of anything. So, and what do I got here? Rations. And now you're gonna be 20. Okay. Now that I talk shit. And then we're gonna get to that. So now we're done. Although technically I could be a cheap ass and just do my own food up. That's one good thing about being a druid. If you are broke as shit, you can summon your own food past a certain level. I forget the level, but you definitely, by the time you're level 19, which is what I am, you have the ability to summon your own grub. I believe it is, doesn't show. Well, we'll just do this. I am kind of curious. Let's see, do I have open slots? Yes, I do. Okay, so just summon the food. Are you kidding me? I thought it summoned. I thought it used to summon 20 at a time. Do not tell me that you have to like sit there and fucking summon back to back. Shit. I can't believe I clicked the wrong button. There we go. So let's see. Let me see what drink we get. Globe of water. See, I must be remembering it wrong because I thought it gave you like whatever your starting shit was that you started with. I'll just drink that and eat that. There we go. Now we're good. Since I summoned it, I might as well eat it. Ah, you know, even if you got to do that shit 20 times or whatever, how many times, you're still you're still better off having those spells, especially if you end up broke and you need some food for your character. They still come in handy for that, so they're still worth having for survival aspect. You know, I'm really not gonna need camouflage in this area. Actually, I should have done that. I am, because I'm gonna actually go back to Crush Bone and I'm gonna see. What are you, weapons? Yeah, I'm not buying no weapons right now. I want to actually see. Let me just jump down. Whoa, man! Made the butterflies in my tom tom come like around and they got. Let me see. Crush Bone. Got where I'm at. Now that I've got the grub. So this guy you guys will see like if you wanted to do PvP on a server, if I'm not mistaken. I've never actually accepted his thing on, but once you do it, you can't undo it. So keep that in mind. That is one thing that I didn't like about the PvP aspect on the game is that once you opt in, you can't opt out, kind of thing. That's why I like the PvP in Galaxies a lot because you go over to covert, you choose when you felt like PvPing. So EverQuest, once you opt in for player versus player, which I don't think a lot of that happens anymore nowadays anyway. But once you opt in, you cannot opt out. So bear that in mind. Let me see which way I'm definitely in the wrong way, in the one way. I think I have to go this way. No, there we go. Is that it? Yeah, those are bandits. Not really what I'm looking for. Which block? It's another area to go to. But I crush ball. There we go. Alright, let me see where I'm at. And there we go. One thing I do want to do. Alright. Yeah, I definitely got my directions mixed up. That should be straight across here somewhere. There we go. That's actually what I was looking for right there. And there the guard. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check that out. Yeah, it might just be a case where I just ran past them and wasn't even thinking. But I don't recall being cammed when I ran in here last time. Let me see, alright, so. I do want to find the more, higher level ones. I didn't think it was going to take that long looking for creatures, so I didn't find what I was looking for. So I wanted to come back here and see if I could press my luck. Gotta come up with a, let me see. I don't want the white ones. Greens are alright, but if I remember right, unless they change the color code on somebody, like there we go, like the blues. I want the fucking blues without aggroing everybody and their brother. This is gonna be like half the fucking problem right here, right? So like, so can you still see me? No, I'm still. Oh, yeah. So they're stunning me. Yeah. So this is gonna be the thing. What the hell is this? Sicken. Okay, that's not good. So I don't want to have to be like killing the ass of these guys or whatever and end up with all this damn loot. But I definitely need the blue. And I don't want to run halfway across this continent to find shit to kill either. Alright, there we go. Pass these guys. Let's see if there's a Look around this side. So a lot of these are freaking whites. So yeah, I'll have to make it all the way to the fucking end. And those are whites. So this is the room that I'll have to be in. The greens are okay, but are all you green? Okay, so the main guy is blue, the Oracle is blue. And there's no way I'm going to be able to do this right yet. I would still have a hard time. Shit, those are the only blues. I need blue. I can't remember if this game had a yellow or not. I want to say it did. Shit, grinding a crushed bone may not be a damn option. Because it would be a slow grind. And people in these camps, they're not worth it. Yet, yeah, I've definitely outleveled this area for the most part. The only thing that would be good here is resource gathering or quest completion. I may have to go to Butcher Block. I don't remember what the fuck is over there. Let's see. Let me see. That's fellowy. Not where I want to go unless I want to go fishing. There we go. Right now I gotta figure out where I was again. Um, I don't want to auto them. And do you not have a you don't. They're not a button to like center back on me? I'll display group members and turn I don't know. Oh, there I am. Finally. 3 through this board, okay. Now, going to butcher block. Okay. Not too far off. Hey, Butcher Block Mountains, I believe. Nope. Hmm. I'll have to look up and see what some of these are. Pretty sure I out-leveled this area for the most part. What? Santa Claus? I don't even know what that does. Well, apparently it looks like it froze me in place. Thanks, Santa dick. So now we know where that guy is, where that dude is at. Fuck, could've gave me a present. What an ass. Shit, man, but by the time I find a decent spot to fucking kill grind, it will be time to call it. Even that dude, whatever that. Fuck. I did farm the shit out of no crush bone. I mean, that's where all these levels came from, farming and fucking crush bone. And it is a good, it is a good grind spot. Make no mistake. Hold on. Okay, so where does this? Never been here, I don't think. Dagnar's Cauldron. I notice I'm not getting anything for entering these places. Have I been here before? Just don't remember. Oh, there we go. What was I? Drink, that's what I. And whoosh, I'm invisible. Alright. I was gonna say, hopefully that's not somebody that's gonna knock the living shit out of me or whatever the minute I set foot in this area. I do like the texture, but I find it interesting how they flicker as they cut into each other. It reminds me of I'm wondering if it's a combination of like old and new textures, with like how whenever they did the update textures on one of the Galaxy's servers, you could tell like flickering that all it did really was fucking overlap the old textures. Alright, so make sure I'm not about to see fuck up. Whoa. This area kind of reminds me of the wasteland or burnt biome in 7 Days to Die. That's literally what this is reminding me of right now. It's like almost verbatim the same type textures. Alright, who are you guys? Alright, so you all are yellow. Now, here's the real question, because I don't want to fuck with y'all if y'all are friendly. Yeah, so they don't look like they're enemies. Not that, I mean, I'm camped, but so let me see. Because I don't want to fuck up my faction. That is one thing, like Star Wars Galaxy, this game does have factions. Alright, so I'm pretty sure he's not gonna give a shit. So I think I'm probably in my right area now for my level. I'm just waiting. Okay. I probably should not have attacked him first. I wanted to see if he would attack me. Um, is there a way? Hold on. Because I want to test out, make sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to kill that guy, but I may have no choice in killing him because I done got lost. I'm curious. Let me see if these guys in this camp will do anything. Doesn't look like they're doing much of anything. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're killing it. I'm not gonna keep running. Oh shit, I just aerial attacked the entire lot. Oh, fuck, they were gonna fuck me up. Yeah, that was a big mistake. So, I just... Alright. Dude, I am helping you guys out. Dicks. Okay. Okay. I asked for that. I totally asked for that. Okay. Now let's see if I gotta go get my body. I done died again. Now that I know exactly where my body is, because that should not realistically be that hard to find that camp now. Now that I know the way there, let us see. See if I ever help them again. Okay, we got 2 minutes. Change. Revival sickness. Yes, I know I am sick as dog shit. I have had my ass whipped. Looks like I got all my shit. It's good spawning in with all your shit. I feel like this is like, how do I put it? Like when I'm playing 7 Days to Die, right? I will set the server no drop because I feel like it's a waste of time when you're just playing your own shit. And like old school EverQuest, where you lose all your shit, is like how you play when you're on a public server. But it does waste a lot of time. Oh my god, come on. These guys look cool as shit. Knights of Infinity. Oh, the werewolf dude and Boys and Brews. It's pretty cool too. Alright guys. Yeah, kick ass. See, this is like why I like this game. Like everybody's shit just looks proper. Look at that dude. Emerald Alliance is reborn. That's some badass armor. I'm mad that I can't like inspect like you can in Lotro to see like what the fuck they have. I mean that looks like a cool ass green He-Man style sword. I would totally fucking rock that. I have no idea what fucking sword that is. There's no way to fucking figure that out. It's like you just gotta hope you get that shit. I look plain as shit compared to everybody else. There we go. This one was more. Right here. Right here. Compared to everybody else, I look plain as shit. Even though I think I look good, I look plain as shit compared to everybody else. Alright. See if I can make it back. Hold on, where the fuck did I just zone to? Play. Why did it land me? I'm gonna have to relook at the stream. I could have swore that said Kelethin. And I'm sitting there like, why would you zone me? Are you fucking with me, dude? You asshole. I'm curious why it zoned me back directly instead of the Greater Fairdark. So what? It dropped you in the zone for the area that you were last in or something shit like that? Because I don't remember doing that before. I would have assumed that it would have popped me out. That's weird that it did that shit. That's I'm brain farting over here. Because it entered plane of knowledge. Yeah, that's weird. Fucking, I'm over getting twisted around. Let me go. Let me go. Let me just follow this road to wherever and fuck. Yeah, why don't I just buff? How about I do that? Maybe better take my mana back up. That might be a good idea. That way I'm at full strength before I get my ass handed to me. $10 million for a willing to buy Chrono. 10. I'm assuming 10M is 10 million. Is that what fucking Chrono goes for on here? 10 million? Okay. Hey, if you can farm 10 million on this game or whatever, fuck it. Go, Hano, with your badass. Damn, this is taking a minute. Alright, you know what? I am not gonna sit here all day. Let's get to where we got it. What are y'all, gimps? Get out my way, gimps. I'll finish meditating when I get to the camp where I got my ass whipped. Because I got a feeling that's probably where I'm gonna be working out of. Once I figure out who I'm supposed to be fighting. I'm assuming the goblins. It's always the fucking goblins. Let's see, did I go this way? I think I might have went this way. We about to find out. Because once I get the spell I want, I'll be rocking sock'em. Feel myself starting to appear. Yeah, I felt myself appear. Pretty sure this is the way I went. Yep. Hold on. Let me see something. What does it keep giving me? Because usually when you get shit, like, you get like Lotro coins and shit, but my current funds hasn't changed. So it's like, I wonder what you get. It says 10 points for something. I'm about to look into that again. I'm about to rewatch stream later. I don't know why I thought it was giving me fucking 10 coins towards my balance. Like, what are you giving me 10 points for? Like, what the fuck can I do with that? I'm gonna have to look into that. I know you're not giving me 10 XP points. I know you're not giving me that dumb shit. Y'all really keep that. Gotta be something else. Definitely gotta be something else. Okay. Oh, so now my mana wants to slowly regen back while I'm running around. Gonna get that texture flicker that I love so much. At least it is daytime now, so I will have somewhat of an idea. Let me do this so I can see where the hell I'm going. Pretty sure it's down this way somewhere. Is where I went. Okay, so I'm pretty sure it was over here, so... And I do not see a body where I got my ass handed to me. I know you guys aren't gonna keep fucking with me. And I'm not helping y'all out either. Oh no, it did it. I do have a body. So you feel your stuff. Yeah, that's all well and good. So there's like literally nothing in my body right now. So I wonder if it's like once you hit level 20 is when you have to go back for your shit. There's got to be a level cap. I would have thought it would have been at 10. I mean, I'm not gonna complain until I get to level 20, and then I have to go get my shit. So there's like, okay, so are you gonna disappear? Or are you just going to stay there? So that's probably, that would make sense why we saw that other dude's body. Damn, that dude took a lot of trips there. Why we saw his body all over the place? Because see, I can't even loot to get my corpse to disappear. That's crazy to me. So that means my body is still over at wherever I died at last time, and I just didn't see it when I went over that way. But he is in the ground, so I mean, it's not like the whole ass of people are over here. But one would hope it don't take that long for it to go. Ooh. Okay, so it looks like water over there, but also the further I run that way, the closer more land. It's got to be a draw distance thing. Yeah. Alright, so that guy is blue. Let me see. And he does attack. Good. Oh, dude. So I need to keep in mind that Cascade of Hell is an area attack and it will piss off everybody around you. So alright, so the upside of having a necromancer, all these bone chips I'll be getting can go to him. Might be a good idea for me to heal myself. So now I do know where I'm grinding out of. So this is definitely more my area. Oh, let me target myself here. I wonder if that's a penalty. That I'm like, I don't recall my mana going that slow to charge up. That spot is to figure out where I'm gonna actually work out of. So we got all them dudes running around there. Alright, so one thing I do want to do, because it is 10:38 a.m. my time, and I do got some stuff to get into that I got to take care of around the house. So I am probably going to call it. I just want to get myself set up. That way on the next stream, I'm basically just straight kill grinding. There we go. I'm going to assume I'll be alright here. One would hope. This kind of remind me of a couple spots in Lotro though. I'm not even going to lie. Where you can run around killing goblins. What? Pretty cool. So we are set. I am rock'em sock'em. So I will definitely catch you guys in the next stream. So hopefully you all have an awesome day today. Stay out of trouble. Let me see. One thing I do want to do. Put my con thing back up here. Okay. Alright, cool. It does get my time thing on. Alright, great. Awesome. I don't know if that's reading that off my own computer or if it's actually something I set in my account, but yeah, I was just checking out the time shit. Need to stop targeting myself. I get tired of doing it. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna call it here. So like I said, hopefully you all are having an awesome day. I'll catch y'all in the next stream. Take care, stay safe, have a good one, everybody. Be cool, don't be a fool.